Students, just see here. During the French Revolution, nationalists made use of several symbols to depict certain ideas, values, and beliefs. Okay, example: a broken chain represented freedom, and so did the red cap. Justice was generally represented with a blind-folded woman carrying a pair of waving scales. So, students, in French Revolution, we had seen that different types of symbols were used by the revolutionaries, so that they can able to create a meaning. Okay, create a feeling. All right. Example: a broken chain. Broken chains means freedom. Chain is broken means बंधन मुक्त हो चुका है. तो बंधन मुक्त means freedom. So it represented freedom. And so did the red cap. Red cap means that red Phrygian cap. Slave is free. Okay, that means it also represented freedom. Okay, and you seen in the quote that blind folded woman carrying a pair of waving scales. That means what? That means impartial. Okay, so court will give a impartial justice. All right. तो बहुत कुछ सिंबल को यूज करके रिप्रेजेंट किया गया, एक्सप्रेशन को रिप्रेजेंट किया गया, राइट. एंड वी विल स्टडी द फीमेल एलिगरीज एंड नेशनलिस्टिक फीलिंग को उजागर करने के लिए मैनी टाइम्स मैनी नेशंस दे अडॉप्टेड फीमेल एलिगरीज. Many different figures were used as allegories of the nation. Their appearance, form, and personality often represent the ideals that their nation stood for. Okay, many nations are there. Their philosophy is liberty, equality, fraternity, sovereignty, socialistic. So you will see that they try to incorporate all these ideals of the nation. Okay, in the female figurines. All right. Similarly, students, just see here, Marianne was a female allegory in France whose Christian name underlined the idea of a people's nation. That means people of French, they choose Marianne. Marianne was a female allegory in France. Okay, and her relation was there with the Bible, right? And this biblical name underlined the idea of a people's nation, right? And what she used to wear? She used to wear a red cap, a cockade, and often carried a tricolor, all of which represented the ideals of liberty and republic. I told you that they used to make the female allegory in such a way that female allegory will represent, female figurine will represent the ideals of the nation. She wore a red cap. Red cap stands for freedom. A cockade means here a hat made up of feather, and often carried a tricolor, all of which represented the ideals of liberty and republic. That means the tricolor also represent the ideals of liberty and the republic. Okay, statues of Marianne was erected at the public places. Statues of Marianne was erected at the public places to remind people of the significance of the nation and instill the feeling of nationalism. Her pictures were also marked on coins and stamps. That means here the statue of Marianne they erected at public places. Why? Just to create the patriotism, just to create the sense of unity, sense of nationalistic feeling, and people will think that they will the part of the nation, of a big nation, right? And her pictures were also marked on coins and stamp. These are the national symbols, right? Similarly, in Germany, the female figure of Germania came to be known as the allegory of the nation. German people also use the same thing. Okay, they use female figure Germania just to create the nationalistic feeling and the patriotic feeling in the nation, right? Germania was shown wearing a crown of oak leaves, which was a symbol of heroism. She was also shown holding a sword in her hand, which depicted the ideal of bravery. That means German nation also incorporated the ideas of bravery and heroism in Germania through the oak leaves. All right. So students, I think you understood this topic. If you have any problem, you can able to call me at any time. Thank you, students.